What's cracking? What's creaking? It's been a while since we've read from the Emerald Tablets, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from them now. Well, let's hope my computer starts to charge. Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? It's your host, Keith. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Sochi. Hello, Sochi. How's it going? Welcome, Sochi. It looks like it might just be you and I tonight. It's going to be a special, intimate little... Oh no, the internet's bugging. We're on Super Smurps, right? So sad. Welcome, 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 everyone. Come in, take your shoes off, make yourself comfy. Is everything sounding good? Is the audio coming through good? Picture might be coming in as about as well as it can. Can't expect too much out here in the dungeon. Let's see if we can end. I don't know why we have two of those open. We can end that. Nice. Here we go. We're going to give it a couple minutes for everyone to stumble their way on into the room. Yeah, the Emerald Tablets, it's sort of what sparked a lot of stuff as far as this specific YouTube channel goes, and a lot of the audiobooks that I've done and things like that. But I have this shiny object syndrome habit of sort of bouncing around from place to place, you know? It's like, oh, that's cool, I'll study that. Oh, that's cool, I'll study that. Oh, that's cool, I'll study that. And in that chasing the end of the rainbow, I don't allow myself to really take as much as I can out of certain studies that I come across. And the Emerald Tablets is like, I was listening to it earlier today, and it was just, it's funny, Richie said it best. I told him we were gonna run this. He said soul food. And I went, yeah, man. Like, just felt good for the soul to run it. And we're coming back to it. We're gonna read, maybe not do too much analysis. We'll just read. We'll just catch a vibe. We'll catch a Thothian vibe. And I picked Atlantis because I feel like that's one that I don't come across. It's one of the supplementary chapters at the back end of the book, which means it does not come across very often. So here we are, coming across it. Pour yourself some tea, roll yourself up some oregano, whatever you gotta do to make yourself comfy. So you need to get a copy. I feel you. You should definitely get yourself a copy. But honestly, I don't even have a copy. I've just been reading it online. I was gonna order a copy, but I want to get a gangster ass copy, you know, like some sort of super sweet leather bound something or another. Can you do that? Can you come up with your own book cover and things like that for a book and re-release it? And does that make sense? Am I asking the right question? Because I would like to. I really would. I really would. Maybe that's one of the things we can add. Um, to the to-do list. I'm gonna post in the Discord that we're live, and then we're gonna crack to it. Smith, nice. Come on in, everyone. Don't be shy. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Yeah, you can bind your own book if you go to Blick Art Store and fair. Touche, Monsieur. Touche. All right, you guys ready? Shall we commence? Shall we commence? A bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. We got some nice tasty Doddick flute going in the background if you guys are curious what tunes are coming through your headphones right now. So with that being said, we're gonna run Emerald Tablets. And thank you guys for being in the room, because it's good soul food. It's great soul food. All right, you ready? Ladies. Oh, shit. Huh. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, it's I, your host, Keith Manoletters, here to bring you knowledge, information, and just a wee bit of information. We're reading the Emerald Tablets, chapter specifically Atlantis, Thoth the Atlantean, Thoth, Tahuti, whatever you want to call Hermes, whatever, Trismegistus, whatever. We're going to read some words about Atlantis. And hello, House Kitten. Just sit back and enjoy yourselves, man. Just enjoy yourselves. Right, you ready? Supplementary Tablet 14 of the Emerald Tablets. Atlantis. List ye, O man, to the deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, lost and forgotten by men of this age. Know ye this earth is but a portal, guarded by powers unknown to man. Yet the dark lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know ye the way to the sphere of Arulu is guarded by barriers opened only to light-born man. Upon earth I am the holder of the keys to the gates of the sacred land. Command I by the powers beyond me to leave the keys to the world of man. Before I depart, I give ye the secrets of how ye may rise from the bondage of darkness. Cast off the fetters of flesh that have bound ye. Rise from the darkness into the light. Know ye the soul must be cleansed of its darkness, ere ye may enter the portals of light. Thus established among ye the mysteries, so that the secrets may always be found. Aye, though man may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide. Hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols, always the way to the portal will be found. Man in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. Now I command ye to maintain my secrets, giving only to those ye have tested, so that the pure may not be corrupted, so that the power of truth may prevail. List ye now to the unveiling mystery, list to the symbols of mystery I give. Make of it a religion, for only thus will its essence remain. Religions there are two between this life and the great one, traveled by the souls who depart from this earth. Duat, the home of the powers of illusion. Sekhet Het-Spet, the house of the gods. Osiris, the symbol of the guard of the portal, who churns back the souls of unworthy men. Beyond lies the sphere of the heaven-born powers. Orulu, the land where the great ones have passed. There, when my work among men has been finished, will I join the great ones of my ancient home. 7 are the mansions of the house of the mighty. 3 guards the portal of each house from the darkness. 15 are the ways that lead to Duat. 12 are the houses of the lords of illusion, facing 4 ways, each of them different. 40 and 2 are the great powers, judging the dead who seek for the portal. 4 are the sons of Horus. 2 are the guards of east and west of Isis, the mother who pleads for her children, queen of the moon, reflecting the sun. Ba is the essence, living forever. Ka is the shadow that man knows as life. Ba cometh not until Ka is incarnate. These are mysteries to preserve through the ages. Ba is the essence living forever. Ka is the shadow that man knows as life. Ba cometh not until Ka is incarnate. These are mysteries to preserve through the ages. Keys are they of life and death. Hear ye now the mystery of mysteries. Learn of the circle beginningless and endless, the form of he who is one and in all. Listen and hear it. Go forth and apply it. Thus will ye travel the way that I go. Mystery and mystery, yet clear to the light born, the secret of all I now will reveal. I will declare a secret to the initiated, but let the door be wholly shut against the profane. 3 is the mystery come from the great one. Hear, and light on thee will dawn. In the primeval dwell 3 unities. Other than these none can exist. These are the equilibrium, source of creation, one God, one truth, one point of freedom. 3 come forth from the 3 of the balance, all life, all good, all power. 3 are the qualities of God in his light home, infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love. 3 are the powers given to the masters to transmute evil, assist good, and use discrimination. 3 are the things inevitable for God to perform, manifest power, wisdom, and love. 3 are the powers creating all things, divine love possessed of perfect knowledge, divine wisdom knowing all possible means, divine power possessed by the joint will of divine love and wisdom. 3 are the circles, the states of existence. The circle of light where dwells nothing but God and only God can traverse it. The circle of chaos where all things by nature arise from death. And the circle of awareness where all things spring from life. All things animate are of three states of existence: chaos or death, liberty in humanity, and felicity of heaven. Three necessities control all things, beginning in the great deep, the circle of chaos, the plenitude in heaven. Three necessities control all things, beginning. Three are the paths of the soul: man, liberty, and light. Three are the hindrances: lack of endeavor to obtain knowledge, non-attachments to God, and attachments to evil. In man, the three are manifest. Three are the kings of power within. Three are the chambers of the mysteries, found yet not found in the body of man, meaning existing but not yet elucidated. Hear ye now of he who is liberated, freed from the bondage of life into light, knowing the source of all worlds shall be open. Aye, even the gates of Arulu shall not be barred. Yet heed, O man, who wouldst enter heaven. If ye be not worthy, better it be to fall into the fire. Know ye the celestials pass through the pure flame. At every revolution of the heavens they bathe in the fountains of light. Interesting that it says if you're not worthy to enter heaven, that you're better off falling into the fire. List ye, O man, to this mystery. Long in the past, before ye were man-born, I dwelled in ancient Atlantis. There in the temple I drank of the wisdom poured as a fountain of light from the dweller. Give the key to ascend to the presence of light in the great world. Stood I before the Holy One, enthroned in the flower of fire. Veiled was he by the lightnings of darkness. Else my soul by the glory have been shattered. Forth from the feet of his throne like the diamond rolled forth 4 rivers of flame from his footstool, rolled through the channels of clouds to the man world. Filled was the hall with spirits of heaven. Wonder of wonders was the starry palace. Above the sky like a rainbow of fire and sunlight were formed the spirits, saying they the glories of the Holy One. Then from the midst of fire came a voice. Behold the glory of the first cause, the origin. That's well said. Behold the glory of the first cause. Let there be light. I beheld that light high above all darkness, reflected in my own being. I attained, as it were, to the God of all gods, the Spirit Son, the sovereign of the sun spheres. There is one, even the first, who hath no beginning, who hath no end, who hath made all things, who govern all, who is good, who is just, who illumines, who sustains. Then from the throne there poured a great radiance, surrounding and lifting my soul by its power. Swiftly I moved through the spaces of heaven. Shown was I the mysteries of mysteries, shown the secret heart of the cosmos. Carried was I to the land of Arulu, stood before the lords in their houses. Opened they the doorway so I might glimpse the primeval chaos, shuddered my soul to the vision of horror, shrank back my soul from the ocean of darkness. Then saw I the need for the barriers, saw the need for the lords of Arulu. He's telling us why there are barriers. We were talking about archons before. I said I wouldn't do too much, but We've talked about archons before, and I was trying to make a case for the archons, and as not bad things, but just the gatekeepers. Like, yes, they will cast you from the heavens, but that's if you are not worthy of the heavens. So Thoth right here is saying, I glimpsed into the darkness, the horror of it all. My soul shrank away from the darkness. And he says, I saw the reason for the barriers, why the lords had to guard them. He says, then did I pass around the circle of 8, saw all the souls who had conquered the darkness, saw the splendor of light where they dwelled. Longed I to take my place in their circle, but longed I also for the way I had chosen. When I stood in the halls of Amenti and made my choice to work, when I stood in the halls of Amenti and made my choice to the work I would do, passed I from the halls of Arulu down to the earth space where my body lay, and then arose I from the earth where I rested. Stood I before the dweller, gave my pledge to renounce my great right until my work on earth was completed, until the age of darkness be past. List ye, O man, to the words I shall give ye. In them shall ye find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, taught shall ye be the secrets of secrets, how ye too may arise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols, so the profane will laugh and renounce. In every land form ye the mysteries. Make the way hard for the secret to tread. Thus will the weak and the wavering be rejected. Thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, held till the time when the wheel shall be turned. Through the dark ages, waiting and watching, my spirit shall remain in the deep hidden land. When one has passed all the trials of the outer, summon ye me by the key that ye hold. Then will I, the initiator, answer, come from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then will I receive the initiate, give him the words of power. Hark ye, remember these words of warning. Bring not to me one lacking in wisdom, impure in heart, or weak in his purpose, else I will withdraw from ye your power to summon me from the place of my sleeping. Now go forth and summon thy brothers, so that I may impart the wisdom to light thy path when my presence is gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat not food until 3 days are past. There will I give thee the essence of wisdom, so that with power ye may shine amongst men. There will I give unto thee the secrets, so that ye too may arise to the heavens, God men in truth, as in essence you will be. Depart now, and leave me, while I summon those ye know of, but as yet know not. Sochi, House Kitten, Hessa. I might have to pick up some more grade A frankincense from you. I said happy to pay for it too this time. Please hit me with something. Lemuria, nice to see you, brother. Phylif Cipher Ankh biracial roots, biracial root witch. Marionette, as per usual. As per usual. Nick Slezak. 8 Ascended Masters. So what did you guys think? What did you think of the tablets? Like, there were some things in particular that stood out to me towards the end about, I go back and forth on this, because on one hand, they're saying stuff like, they're saying like, ye shall not make this wisdom cometh easy, hide things and symbols, um, make the path not easy so that the profane can't reach it, so that only those that are worthy will find the way. Then he says specifically, don't bring your ass if you ain't worthy, because I will take away your power to summon me, if that's the case, if ye be not pure of heart. And that old Thoth the Atlantean, man. I enjoyed listening to you read. I actually haven't read it for myself, so I give it a read. It's not too long. I think the audiobook I did on my channel is like 2.5, 3 hours long. So you could read it however long, it'll take you 3 hours to finish it. From start to finish, half an hour a day, it flows. It's written in it's almost written in meter or something. It's got a bounce to it. And it's far more profound if you're able to read it yourself. You know what I mean? Audiobooks work. Definitely get yourself a good audiobook. I have one on my channel that I made. But if you can, or listen to it and read along, is probably your best bet. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's like those prayer for the end of days or something like that was brought to my attention, that during the end of times, the people will worship the darkness. And I couldn't help but think, the plug was these Lil Nas and his fucking blood shoes, and the riding the devil and shit. Like, man, it don't get more. The weird thing is, you read something in the Bible or in the Emerald Tablets where it says the end of times, people worship the devil, and you think, and people, I think people don't take that seriously, because what they assume that looks like is Satan worshippers or Luciferians with black robes and sacrificing people on altars and torturing humans on stakes and burning people alive, like straight up demonic stuff. It's a lot more insidious than that. You know what I mean? It's something that crawls and sneaks under your skin. And worship doesn't just happen in church. In other words, worship doesn't happen at the altar. What is worship but giving our energy and attention to a deity? When you praise, when you praise a god, you sing to a god, or you make sacrifices for a god. There's all kinds of sacrifices. Your time is a sacrifice. Your money is a sacrifice. Your attention, you're sacrificing your attention. Like, more or less, anything can be a sacrifice. So you watching these music videos and you buying these products, especially for like the blood soul shit that came out, dancing to their music, singing their songs, repetitively singing their songs, and like, especially the youth now, they're so, not now, they've always been, the youth are so impressionable, and they will the culture they see being developed on the screen becomes their world. How they speak, how they listen, how they dress, how they don't dress, where they decide to go to school, and what philosophies they choose to take under their wing as they live through life. Like, all of that, if you're persuaded by the media and like these blatantly self-ascribed demonic entities who say, look at my music video, I am a demonic entity, maybe not by birth, but certainly by frequency, by worship, and then you have a whole generation and some mimicking, copying, dancing, getting drunk in the club, right? What happens when what does alcohol do? Alcohol returns to essence, returns to spirit. That's why we use alcohol to do certain plant extracts, because you soak a plant in alcohol, and the alcohol dissolves the essence, the soul, the essential oil from the plant, so that you can extract it. You ever said, I used to do extracts on lavender, and I would soak the lavender in alcohol, ethanol, and I would I would strain the alcohol out, evaporate the alcohol, and I'd be left with not pure, but like, it's called lavender absolute, and it's just all the oils extracted via alcohol, because that's it. And then you smell the plant material, and it's weird to have a whole bundle of lavender buds, stick your nose in it and smell it and not smell a thing, because the soul, the vessel is empty. The physical body is there, but the soul is gone. So you got a bunch of people praising these demonic entities, doing this dumbass shit to look cool, all while drinking beers and dissolving their soul and mixing with it and just really amplifying the fucking ritual that it obviously is. Who knows, man? Debatably could be the end of days. I don't know. I mean, I'm not worried about it. But it says, like, the pure of heart should never worry about things like this. I wouldn't say necessarily that I'm pure of heart. Definitely not bouncing around the club fucking on some demonic shit, you know what I mean? So let's see if I can find that prayer he does. Someone can help me out. It's been a while. Someone help me out. What's that? Oaths. A final words or something? What would be some key words? The reasons for Jesus. I'm having trouble finding it. Maybe it'll pop up. I wonder how many are conscious of what they are doing. I don't know. I would say the youth, zero. I would say 0% of the youth are conscious of what they're doing, as far as giving your energy to demonic shit, fucked up shit. None, unfortunately. Like I said, the youth are hella impressionable, man, and as soon as the public school system gets their grips on them, creativity is going down. Blind obedience goes up. Blind obedience is a fucking terrible thing, by the way. Conscious obedience, discerned obedience, thoughtful obedience are powerful things. But blind obedience is the fucking bane of mankind. It is. And unfortunately, that's what this system pumps out for the most part. Just blind obedience. People who will literally die to defend things that they know are corrupt for the sake of pride, mostly. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is unfortunate, though. Because I'm over here trying to bring back the pyramids and rainforests that covered the planet. But I can't because people out here doing dumbass shit slowing me down. What do you guys think? Why the hell it's so hot? It's nighttime. The Book of Thoth, which is a collection of magic spells and rituals so powerful that it had to be hidden away. Hi, how's it going? How are the peaches? Is it you're doing peaches? Is that what you had going, Ty? The peach trees? We just read the chapter of Atlantis from the Emerald Tablets, Ty. You missed it. You missed it. I don't think I don't see you very often in the chat room, Ty. Are you on? What time zone are you in? Out of curiosity. Many of my professors are very obedient, teaching their students to do the same. I know, it's too bad, dude. The colleges and universities in the first world, I'm not down for it. I'm not down for it. It's funny how I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. The misleading history stories, the obvious blanks and gaps in human history and fucking stuff that they just refuse to acknowledge in the scientific world, and like politics is mixed. You know, they say the separation of church and state. Well, they really need to do a separation between science and state, because fucking hell, man, like science is supposed to be the thing that pulled humanity out of the dark ages, but instead it's doing the exact opposite. Chapow! But act like they are social justice warriors. I know, dude. No, I hear you. You're preaching to the choir, Lemuria. You're preaching to the choir, man. Yeah, it's fucking. I can't. I can't. And you get shunned, right? You question question the universities. You question your professors, and it's rarely. Whenever I question my professors at university, it was never met with intrigue or curiosity. You know what I mean? It was like, who's this little shit that thinks like wants to question me? And you can see their tone, the look on their face, the way they squared their shoulder, like, you know what I mean? Like the whole energy was me versus you. I was like, fuck this little kid. He's talking about, like, I'm the teacher, right? So it was never, oh, let me take this new information with an open mind. Let me see where he's coming from. All right, I see what you're saying. Let's have a conversation. I may not agree with you, but let's see if we can meet halfway, or let's have a conversation. Let's have a dialogue. I've never had that with my teachers. And then you look at people like Michio Kaku, and that's the Asian dude. And then what's the black guy's name? Who I just want to punch in the face every time I hear him talk. Super famous black guy with the mustache, got the fade cut. You guys know what I'm talking about. The way he scoffs at people who believe in quote unquote conspiracy theories or question science, and like that fucking stupid ass look on his face. You guys know what I'm talking about. I hate that shit. Like, how cocky and arrogant for scientists when they pick up a fucking book, right? Every Albert Einstein is starting to be proven that he's wrong, or he didn't have his shit together, or there's a bunch of new evidence supporting that there is in fact no such thing as a black hole, and more scientists are leading towards it. Point being, every generation has been wrong to a degree. Some of them fucking substantially wrong. And I guarantee you, every generation's top scientists were all a bunch of bastards doing that same audacious, cocky-ass, arrogant fucking thing where I'm smarter than the rest of you, and for you guys to question me, you're just a bunch of idiots. Man, it really grinds my gears. So, knowing that you can't bring a different conversation to the table without being laughed at or without losing your job, right? Like, Graham Hancock takes the pictures of the Sphinx, sends it to his buddy. He says, "What weathering is this?" And he goes, "Oh, that's clearly water weathering. Like, it's intro to geology 101. Like, freshmen in high school and college learned that that's fucking obviously hundreds, if not thousands of years of water erosion. Goes down, look at the gullies, look at the sediment removal. Wind goes sideways, because wind blows sideways. Water goes down, like it's fucking child's play. Like, and he goes, "Oh, well, this is from the Sphinx." And the guy goes, "Oh, well, no comment." "Oh, well, I won't go on record saying that, because he'll lose his job. He'll have his funding pulled. He'll be ridiculed by the scientific community, and any papers he puts out, he won't be taken seriously." But it's like, what the fuck? Why would you want to exist in a community where you use their own tools to come to a conclusion about something and they ridicule you for it? It's like, why can't you look at the Sphinx and go, all right, even my fucking 4-year-old son can be like, "Which water? Awa." He'd be like, "Awa, awa, dada, awa." And I'd be like, "Yeah, Atlas, it's awa." He'd be like, "Dada, awa." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." My son could figure out that that's clear, obviously water erosion, using mainstream science's definition for it. Like, that's the fucking world we live in. Like, what kind of fucking world are we living in? Like, we're no better than the Dark Ages right now. We're no better than the medieval times. We're no better than the fucking bastards burning women at the stake for fucking making sage tea and shit like that. We're no better than the piece of people that crucified Jesus, if Jesus actually existed. We're no better than Rome, that fucking conquered people and sold people into slavery and did the Roman fuck. We're no better than any other generation if you can't look at the fucking Sphinx and be like, that's water erosion, without losing your job. Like, what kind of fucking bullshit is this, dude? Jesus Christ, I don't know. I do know they're bastards, all of them. But I guess what can you do? You know what I mean? That's the tough thing, is back to what we're talking about with college and teaching obedience from a young age is that if you can get a child to commit to a certain personality, by the time they're 17, 18 years old, they're pretty much locked in that. It's really hard to talk about that hypnotic rhythm with Napoleon Hill. If you get someone locked into that hypnotic rhythm, it is obviously anything can be reversed, anything can be changed, but it is terribly difficult to break someone out of that. I was stuck in that. I was a huge social justice warrior in college. I went to San Francisco State. Like, it doesn't get more fucking social justice warrior than that. And it wasn't really until my late 20s, probably the past 5-6 years, where I was really like, okay, that was a bunch of horseshit. Like, it's not as black and white as my professors wanted me to see the world. There's a lot of nuances that go on. There's a lot of different types of people, a lot of different types of philosophies. They all fucking work. It's not this white man bad, you know what I mean? Colored man good from this side, or this side, like white man good, colored man bad. Everyone, it's just like, it's not how it exists at the schools, at the public education system. It's not. They don't teach people how to think. You know, I saw an article the other day it was like out of a Black Mirror episode. It said critical thinking not as important as we thought it was. What? I didn't read it. Why the fuck would I expose myself to some horseshit like that? Like, I did not read the article, but the title was "Critical Thinking Not as Important as We Thought It Was." We once thought it was. Jesus, dude, come on. Crazy, you guys. Crazy. Come on. Get it together. Come on, get it together. Sarah, what's up? All right, Ty from Dallas. Got it. Copied. China. I wish I could listen to more of your videos, China. I swear they always pop up and I acknowledge them, and I might hop in for a second or two, but I don't ever stay very long. I'm sorry, China. But my heart's right back at you. It keeps laying it, Ma. You're doing a hell of a job over there. Always love and appreciate the sweet. It's like the sweetest yet rawest and realist and gangsterest presentation of information you got going over there. You might not even be here anymore. I do appreciate it. Meadows ASMR, sup? How's it going? What kind of ASMR videos you been making lately? Science isn't absolute. Negative, or I mean positive. You are correct. Science is not absolute, but they sure as hell fucking make it seem to be that way. Yeah, be open-minded as long as it doesn't threaten what we're teaching. Then you can be open-minded with it. You're free to act within this small box of reasoning. Anything in this box you're free to do, but you can't do anything outside of it. Yeah. Someone just say at least jumps out. I don't. Lord, bless me with the patience. Lord, bless me with patience, Lord. Biden is no better. Trump, the president. I don't even know where to begin with that. Man. Yeah, like, trying to think. All the heinous ass shit the Democrats have been up to. I say Democrats, but I know that's triggering because you're like, oh, he must be a Republican. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a Republican or a Democrat. Trump can eat shit because he could have pardoned Snowden for being an actual real American who exposed all the fucking treasonous acts of the elites in our politics, our corporations, military. Like, it doesn't get more American than that. He's hiding in Russia right now because if he comes to the States, he will be murdered. He will be murdered for treason, for exposing the treasonous ways of the country. Trump comes in here and he's like, "Oh, make America great again." So you pardon what fucking ass clown rapper did Trump pardon? I don't even know. It was some ridiculous rapper. I have no fucking clue what kind of stunt he was trying to pull with that bullshit. Like, what? Okay. Yeah. Credit Trump, I guess. And Biden? Hillary? Obama? All those dudes hung out together. They're besties. You want to know what Hillary Clinton did in the night? Hillary Clinton and I got caught for administering syphilis. I believe it was Nicaraguans down in Central America, injecting him with syphilis and not telling him. She got caught. She had to give a public apology after she got caught for injecting people with syphilis against their knowledge. Of course, in a brown people country, because the Democrats are so ethnically conscious. Yet every country we've ever bombed for the past 100 years have been fucking brown countries. And you guys ever seen that George Collins skit? Like, the only time we only bombed white people is when we bombed Germany. That's only because the Nazis were trying to cut in on our action. Only we're allowed to bomb the fuck out of the rest of the world. That's our job. Germany, who the hell do you think you guys are? Anywho, for Obama to be bumping shoulders and be buddy with Hillary, and get the fuck out of here. They're all crooks, man. I can't. That's why I'm sensitive about your comment about at least Trump is out. That's not at all helpful. At least Trump is out. It's like, you ever heard the phrase "out of the frying pan and into the fire"? That's what it is. When you say at least Trump is gone, okay, at least we're not. Okay, at least we're not in the pan being cooked, but we're now in the actual fire pit being cooked. Great. I didn't mean for that animosity to be generated at you, Meadows. That was mostly my triggered response to just that in general. My bad. Sorry. But Heather Mozo. Oh, Heather Mozo. It's been a long time. Heather Mozo, did I follow you on Instagram? No. That sounds familiar. Heather Mozo. Dancer? You danced. Miss Meadows. I do believe you danced. I hope you're still dancing. I did take it out of context, Meadows. Like I said, I didn't mean to. I'm 100%. I didn't mean to come at you. I meant to just release my frustration on the fucking idiocy that is our God. Yeah. Anywho, vote. Yeah, vote. Vote. See, that's the weird thing. It's like, there was also obvious fraud going with the election, with how much support Biden got, which was the lowest that any president has ever received in the history. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but he received more votes than any in history. And that crazy number of votes that leapt at 3:00 in the morning, I just so it's like, I believe they're both corrupt. So is this like, oh, it was fraud, or it was Russia? Is that just? I'm assuming that must be what's the word I'm looking for? Smoke and mirrors, right? Because I assume whenever Trump is talking shit to Biden, whenever Biden's talking shit about Trump, or any president beefing with any president, I assume that as soon as the cameras shut off, that they all just roll a blunt and smoke it together in the limousine as they laugh at how stupid America is. Honestly, that's what I assume is happening. 100%. 100%. That's exactly what I think. I think, oh, the cameras are off. Clinton and Trump are smoking a fat blunt together right now. Drinking that adrenochrome, smoking blunts. Guys, that's what's happening. They're all corrupt, you guys. I might be preaching to the choir, but it had to be said. Even if there's someone in here who's like, fuck this guy, man letters, he sucks. Who does he think he is? Sissy ass dude sits around making candles, soft ass, candle ass making candelero dude. Like, who? Fuck this guy. Unsubscribe. And then, but the seed might have been planted. Maybe he starts doing some research. Maybe he takes his foot out of his mouth. Maybe he takes his head out of his ass and realizes they've been lying through their teeth. They've been pissing on homeboy without even the courtesy of calling it rain for centuries. For centuries. For centuries. Sorry, I go on a rant for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then I check the comments. So I'll go ahead and take my foot out of my mouth and read your guys' comments so I can catch the joke. My bad. My bad. So Shayla, ooh Sheila. It's Shayla or Sheila? Because in the song it's ooh Sheila. Boo doo doo boo doo boo. Long time no see, Sheila. Hope you're doing well over there. What is it, 1 in the morning? Hope we're getting some sleep. Hope baby boy is doing well. They're on different sides of the same evil. Oh, that's right. That could be that. All right. Meadows ASMR. I forgot that is a thing too, right? That it's two evil factions competing. All right, that actually might even make more sense, all things considered. But what I guess what does that mean for your average citizen? I'm not sure. I'm interested in societies like the Ubuntu movement, co-op communities, and other groups who are interested in localized systems. What's up, Zero the Infinite? Thanks for stopping by. Shayla. Ooh, Sheila. I'm not changing it to Shayla, though. I'm singing Sheila for the song's sake when I see her name. I hope that's okay. I'm doing it. Shayla wasn't ready for the world. Ubuntu movement. Yeah, Ty said that she's interested in the co-op type of thing. I'm down for the co-op type of thing. I love technology. I think I've said this before. Yes, I love technology. Not as much as you see, but I still love technology. Always and forever. You guys know what movie that's from? I'd be down for like intergalactic. I'm down for an intergalactic society, but intergalactic society mixed with the natural world, which means I'm sort of low key down for GMOs. I know people are super not about GMOs. What up, Fire from Thaumaturgy? I know people aren't about the GMOs, but hear me out. Hear me out. Scientists are putting bioluminescent genes into trees It's funny because they named the gene Luciferase or something like that. Sounds like Lucifer, but to be fair, Lucifer just means the bringer of light. Lux Eterna, eternal light. Luz just means light. So luciferase is the gene, the enzyme that produces the bioluminescent light. They took that gene out of whatever they fucking took it out of. It's a whole bunch of things that glow, and they put it into a tree. And they're like, "Oh, it'd be cool if we could save energy on lights, on street lights, by aligning the streets with bioluminescent trees." How fucking dope would that be? How dope would that be? Tell me that won't be the coolest shit you done ever did see. And I'll call you a liar. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you've ever heard of, and I'll call you a liar right here, right now. That's so. I'm definitely down for science. Definitely not down to live in like mud brick huts. I know that's the cool thing to do. Everyone wants to build the mud brick huts, the adobe huts, and stuff like that. Like they're dope if you do them well, right? If you like doctor them up with technology most of the time. You're not just gonna be a barefooted native dude building like a state-of-the-art adobe house. That's where the adobe. Anywho, I'm a blend kind of dude. I'm a hybrid kind of dude. I like mixing and matching and like I like my hybrids. I know what to say. I'm down for the GMO. I don't want to eat the GMO. I don't want to eat it, but I'm definitely down to light my room with it. You know what I mean? Also, sorry for coming at you sideways, Meadows ASMR. Yes, like Avatar. I don't think GMOs are the problem, but how they use them. Agreed, 100%. Which is my point. I guess that wasn't my point. I never made that point. But the point that I should have made was, I love the progress of humanity, scientifically speaking, but how that science is being used really bums me out. Really bums me out. Also, Emery Smith. I've been, dude. You know where I've seen Emery Smith? Anytime I watch like spirit science on YouTube or something around that, I get hit with that Emery Smith's ad on YouTube from Gaia, and it's the only one I ever get. I've gotten that ad so many times that out of spite, I have not watched Emery Smith's videos on Gaia. So, but sometimes I can be a grumpy old fuck, and I'm just like, stop slamming me with advertisements. I'm not watching you now. Go sit on it. But maybe I'll give him a shot. We mean what you know. Well said, Meadows. All right. Miss ASMR, could you paint that? Put some extra gusto into it and get a high-res picture for me, and I'll put it on the channel somehow, some way. Maybe I'll make like a manifestation guided meditation or something like that, and I'll use that tree that you have for the background of the video, because like why not put our energy into fucking bioluminescent trees? That's how we manifest shit, right? We all focus on something. So if you do end up making that, shoot it my way. On the GMO, they are made dependent on synthetics, and over time. Super spooky. Fucking barn doors are swinging and creaking, and then when the wooden door that to come in is creaking and moving too now, but there's no wind. Sketch. Hella sketch. I'm not sure why it does that. It's been kicking me out of the video every once in a while, but thank you for letting me know. Oh, did you guys miss my face? Dude, I'm looking like a straight ragamuffin right now. Sorry, I didn't go for the. I don't look very presentable at the moment. I feel like whenever I go lives, I just not. I mean, there's not really much I can do other than just be a straight up ragamuffin. Let's see if I can tell this picture. Tai. Yo. So I don't know if any of you guys are on my Patreon right now, but check the Patreon because I sent you guys a link. Everyone who's on the Patreon is now part of the private Discord channel, whether it's $1 or whatever on the Patreon. So, like Ty, I know you want a channel member. So if you're like, I'm already a channel member, then cancel that shit because YouTube takes half of everything I make from it anyways, and jump on the Patreon. And I'll be able to keep more of the booty, and then I'll shoot you a link to the private Discord. How's that sound? We gotta cut this shit out right here. Yeah. And you guys want to chat about anything else? Should we start wrapping it up or what? Yeah, join it up, Lemuria. Join it up. It's gonna be a bit more. It's basically a community building group. If you have projects, or you need help working on something, or you need ideas, you need motivation, you need accountability. We'll be doing sort of like dream share circles, all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. Mondays are what I'm aiming for and we're all going to get up there and talk. It's a voice chat. It's like roundtable sessions. We're going to check in with each other and get to meet each other so you can have conversations with whoever else, alchemy, spiritual initiate when he hops on, Richie, like all like the squad, John Smith, Salavi, you know what I mean? So that's what the idea is to get us all on the same level of production and savviness and communication for all areas of this world. And we'll have weekly meetings and shit in between. If you want to pop in or you guys just want to be in there and do your thing and share things, yeah, that's the idea of it. So accessed via the Patreon. Landscapes, what the hell? ASMR whispers. What the hell is Solomon's dream? I have this thing called My Noise. You guys should check it out. It's super cool. It's like a sound generator. Lonesome Traveler. White Noise, Binaural Beats, Medieval Library. That's interesting. Sad minstrel. Anytime one of you guys complains to me, I'm going to call you a sad minstrel. It's the name of this sound generator. We'll hear what it sounds like. Palo Santo. I took my cuttings of the Palo Santo tie, and one of them is showing green at the tip, at 2 tips actually. But that's it. The other 3 aren't showing any signs of anything, and it's been a couple weeks now, so I'm not sure if I did something wrong or what, but it's not looking good for the Palo Santos at the moment. Oh, Friendship Oracle card. Nice. Meadows, Friendship Oracle card. What's the next card that popped out? $44. And let me get that Discord link up too, if you're gonna jump in right now, Lemuria. That way and we're gonna see, you know what I mean? It might change, it might be super weak, it might have to evolve. I'm sure there's, like, as most things do, there's always we're headed in this direction. However, the energies of the room are taking it in this direction. Makes more sense, and so we could go in a different direction, or maybe different speakers. Maybe every other week someone else could lead the lecture or give their area of expertise. Like, this is what I do, and this is how I roll, and these are the waves I'm making in the world. Help me. Is there anything you can lend to the cause of your expertise that would be nothing off your back but would boost me somehow? You know what I mean? It's basically, it's talk about your community building and shit like that. That's where we're going for. But just send the message, brother. That's all I would like from you. Just send the message. All right, my bad. I had to. Spooks on that. I'm down for some dirt to food chat. See, Ty? That's what I mean. We can talk fucking plantas. The point of a round table is we all slay in our own areas, and we bring that to the table. So the term comes from, what do you have to bring to the table? It's like, okay, well, I'm slaying this particular plant thing that could benefit us all somehow. We can have chats. It's like I guess it's kind of like a private clubhouse, but without China stealing our information along the way. Well-being and home, nice. Friendship, well-being, and home. Sweet, cool. All right. Friendship, well-being, and home. I like that. We'll end it on that then. Friendship, well-being, and home. I feel like you have those 3 things on lock, then you could pretty much die at ease, regardless of what you end up doing or where you end up going. So with that being said, Ty, Heather, Shayla, Lemuria, don't know if anybody else is here, but all y'all, thank you guys for being here and hanging out and supporting the channel and contributing thoughtfully, and being kind in the process. Um, means a lot to the channel and to the rest of the folks. And I get messages, not all the time, but on occasion, where it's like, hey man, the fucking lives are dope and like the community is dope. Like, thank you for doing what you're doing. It creates such a nice little thing. And I feel that too. But it's not, it's that in the movie, if you build it, they will come. Like, I'm creating a container and y'all is filling it. So thank you for filling the container with useful and interesting things. Appreciate it. So if no one has said anything else in the comment room, it sounds like trust. All right, we'll do. Yo, you have a jumpy ass deck, Meadows. You got a jumpy ass deck. Why are your deck jumping so much? Let me know if anything else jumps out. Let me know if like the death card is gonna jump out or something like that. I know you can always spin it like death's not necessarily bad. You have to have death in order for new life to be born. And it's like, yeah, I get that, but I still don't want to die, yo. So like, and sometimes death is bad. So you just have some shit jump out. Let me know, Heather. We appreciate that. Cool. So, all right, Ty. This is like com slash Garcia. Did I spell that right? That's the Patreon, and it's any tier because I haven't actually updated the Patreon to say like this year gets private Discord. The only things are there like discounts on the Etsy shop, but any tier, even the dollar one, like they're all like, just fucking. It'll be like, yo, homie joined, and I'll be like, yo, homie, here's a link for the Discord. What it do boo boo? And you'll be like, cool, all right, thanks, appreciate it. I'll be like, all right, take it easy, have a good night. And you're like, all right, peace. And I'll be like, all right, meditate, like, all right, like. The door just swung wide open. It's like creepy as fuck in this den sometimes. It's hella creepy. All right. Oh, Shayla's still here. All right, Shayla. Good night. Ty, good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. All right. All right. Take it easy. As soon as I find the end button, we will be on our way. Over here. 44. Oh, nope. That's not what I was trying to do. All right. Well, that's not just everybody. Zip it up. And zip it out.